Last time on the American Crappie Trail, the temperature soared to 100 degrees on the Ouachita River, but that did not turn the bite off as many would expect. As the sun got hotter and higher in the sky, the fish turned on, enabling many teams to bring in big bags of crappie. While the top 20 teams came in with limits weighing over 10 pounds, there was one team that dominated the field. Thatcher Wehmeyer and Braun came to the scales with 13.29 pounds, setting a commanding pound-and-a-half lead over the second-place team of Tim Blackley and Philip Haynes. Will Wehmeyer and Braun be able to capitalize on this impressive lead, or will the top teams in the nation take them down? Stay tuned as Banded presents the American Crappie Trail here on the Ouachita River in Monroe, West Monroe, Louisiana.
When you're leading by a pound and a half?
Pound 50.
Leading by a pound and a half, when it's really a very hard thing to get half a pound lead, you got to have a great feeling about it, man.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm proud for y'all. Gosh, mighty, a week's worth of hard work, probably before that even.
Yeah.
And all them hours, and then finally you stumble up on a spot, and it don't take a very big spot to put the icing on the cake. So I'm proud of y'all, man.
There's a lot of water, but not a lot of fishable water with everything. Like you gotta find a little similarity or something different than what people are doing. I mean,
bottom's got to be right, depth's got to be right, quality of the water's got to be right.
Current's got a lot to do with it.
And a little bit of luck. How about that?
And a lot of luck.
Sometimes I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yeah, I'd rather be lucky,
Yeah, we're gonna go have fun and keep our head together and stick with our game plan and see if we can't pull this thing off.
Many times on the ACT, teams have held a day one lead only to find that they can't string together back-to-back high-end performances. Fronts, wind, pulling water, fish moving, technical difficulties. So many obstacles potentially stand in the way of the leading teams. Today, Wehmeyer and Braun are hoping that conditions have remained stable and their fish from day one are still there and active. All the while, every team in the top 20 is hoping they stumble. A pound-and-a-half lead may feel like you've conquered, but day two is always waiting for the mighty to fall.
Our fish are about 150 feet in front of us. We're being really, really quiet. We're way off of them. We're gonna keep the lights, keep everything dark. This little pocket, the moon's full, but this pocket's canopied over and everything, and it keeps zero light. I mean, it's dark in here. So at first, little bit of light. I mean, the bite is really on. This is a really good morning spot. We're gonna have to catch them, that's for sure. We're gonna have fish clean, and we're confident though that they're here. Get up. 6:30. Line's in.
Just a little bit less than an hour into the fishing days, 7:15 or so. We got one good tournament fish in the boat. Seems to be a tad bit slower bite this morning. We're gonna hang out right here. This is where we caught our good fish yesterday, and we're gonna stay in this area and hopefully we can get 12 pounds today and make a jump. We gotta move one spot. I don't think you'll see another 13. That was a pretty much surprise to everybody. Gar, I think. Catfish. First place team's got a pound and a half on us, and there were several 11 place teams. 11-pound teams. I mean, it's anybody's ball game, especially if the first place team stumbles a little bit.
For every hour I spend fishing, I spend countless hours off the water, managing tackle, taking care of my truck and boat. Sometimes I'm on the road for 6 weeks straight. With Lucas Oil products, I know my truck is always ready so I can stay on the road and focus on the water. Lucas Oil, made in America, sold to the world.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Clean up your toughest messes super easy, super fast. Only Super Clean is formulated to do the work for you. Just spray it on and watch the grease and grime wash away. Super Clean is the only cleaner degreaser that is scientifically formulated to kick any mess to the curb, so you can move on to more important things. For all of your greasiest, grimiest, toughest tasks around the house, shop, or garage, Super Clean gets the job done. Super Clean. Super easy, super fast.
B&M Poles, the #1 crappie pole company in the world. More tournament wins than any other crappie pole. BNMPoles.com. The American Crappie Trail is brought to you by Lucas Oil Marine Products. Made in America, sold to the world. General Tire. Anywhere is possible. Ranger Boats. Driven to dominate. Evinrude. The official engine of the American Crappie Trail. Banded. Just Go. And these other fine sponsors. Welcome back to the American Crappie Trail. Third place team of Josh Colvin and Dustin Taylor are currently culling their stringer, looking for a solid 2-pound fish.
It was a little slow. It started picking up there towards probably about 10 o'clock. It turned on for us. We got on one top, about 20 foot of water, and we started ripping some pretty good ones. I've been culling a lot of fish. We caught about 25, 30 so far. Got a pretty good little stringer, but we're culling our way up. Just bumping brush using single pole. Just a 16-ounce head. We've been using several different colors. We like to use 4-pound test when we're doing this type. That's electric chicken with a Rockport rattler. That's a Gamma 4-pound. Some of the best 4-pound I've ever come in contact with. I say it's probably the best one in the industry. We're single poling right now with Panoptic, all this brush in the water. I mean, the water temp's high, so these fish are gonna get up in these brush tops and try to cool off, kind of like what we do in the shade. I think we got about 10 pounds on our scales. We had 1167 yesterday. 110 right now is what our littlest one is. Trying to get rid of him.
Lance Bilberry and Heath Rogers, 10th place. We're trolling crankbaits probably about 5-6 foot deep, trying to keep the speed around 1.3. If we can get 10 pounds, we'll be happy today. Took us all day yesterday to get it, so we'll be happy with 10 plus. We're both from Farmville, and we've been fishing together for a while. We fished several of the ACT tournaments right here around Louisiana. We come in 19th on the national championship, and that's something we're proud of. Probably been fishing together, 10 years probably. We got B&M poles and Dowel reels, and we're running Bandit 300 crankbaits. It don't seem to be a color better than the other. We got probably 8 different colors on, or 4 different colors on anyway. They just bite so sporadically you can't get the color nailed down really. We're gonna stay right here and grind it out all day. And hopefully there's 10 pounds left in here. You're gonna throw the umbrella out and ride it out right here.
We got 4 good ones, and we're still early. Our bite started, it usually starts about this time, so we ain't really too worried yet.
Yeah, we started out fishing double minnows yesterday. In practice, we caught over 11 pounds in here. And we found the fish. They wouldn't eat. They'd come up, look at it, and swim off. We talked about downsizing yesterday, going to a single jig. niblets, maybe tipping with a minnow, and we didn't. And today we did, and it's making a difference. So I'm using a 1/8 ounce head right here, chartreuse and orange, with a bluegrass crappie mermaid, I'm sorry. And on this one right here, I'm putting just a niblet. Like I said, we're just trying to test the water to see where we can get the best bite.
You know, last year they won it in the bay, doggone bay. We're way down south. This part wasn't even open to fish last year. It's got some pretty good fish, healthy fish in it down here.
We knew there was going to be a lot of pressure on the bayou, so we made the decision to back out and try to get away from the crowd, try to, find some of our own fish that most people aren't going to come look for.
Right here on our local body of water, the Ouachita. But there is drawbacks to that because you got so many places to check, you don't know where to go. Sometimes it can be overwhelming for you. We should have went over here. We should have went over there. But we're going to stay right here. We're going to put all our cookies in this jar right here and go to the way in and see what happens.
Don't do that. That's what we need. That's why we're in here. It's a good one. About 2 more like that, and we'll have us a new Ranger RT 188. That's a pig.
That's what we're here for.
American Crappie Trail, Ouachita River, Championship Saturday.
Terrible nut job.
Yeah, I tried to beat it over. About got out. Mid-South, tipped with a minnow. We just been using normal old jig, nothing, fancy or expensive, just it's what it looks like. We tie our own rigs. A lot of times we'll, like on our main line, we'll just tie a loop knot and rig it. We won't have a swivel on there, but with so many gar in here, we break off a lot, so we make our own.
It is hot, but the fish are biting. So you stay tuned. We'll be right back with ACT.
As an angler on the American Crappie Trail, the RTD saves us tons of time, as time is money. High wind, low light, works every time.
Official line threading device of the American Crappie Trail.
Here's the future of rod threading, the RTD from your rough fishing. Quit wasting time and start stringing line with the RTD.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, gray head.
His patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
Launching a Ranger aluminum boat that's cut full of holes may sound a little crazy, but with so much closed cell foam inside, it's easy to see the added safety and stability. It's a huge confidence booster, especially with so much quality inside, along with ever-new E-Tech's unrivaled performance and 300 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Ranger aluminum is built to excel and priced to be yours.
Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech. For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
The American Crappie Trail is brought to you by B&M, quality performance and service for over 70 years. Super clean, super easy, super fast, super clean. Engel Coolers, the original high-performance cooler. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Lucas Oil Outdoor Line, superior protection, superior performance. And these other fine sponsors. Welcome back to the American Crappie Trail. 13th place team Danny Rogers and Randy Harris are fishing their second ACT tournament, and like most teams, they find the fertile water of the Ouachita River is serving up plenty of gar.
It's been a different day today. It's been a little slower. We've got hopefully about 8 pound right now, and I think it's gonna be fine. Net, maybe a gar. Yeah, gar. We're in Moon Lake. We've been here. It's daylight. There we go. Been pretty busy in here. We had it, just a couple of us went here yesterday most of the day. As you can see, it's a full-time job trying to keep all this stuff going. We're from West Tennessee. We live right on Kentucky Lake. This is our 4th tournament we've ever fished at all. Second with ACT, we fished Kentucky Lake. Yeah, first time we've ever been on this lake here. These fish ain't really got it's hard to pattern them. We're big on trying to pattern our fish. They just ain't much of a pattern to them. They're just scattered out, you know. Ouachita River. Good fish, healthy fish.
I'm Jason Thomas and Scotty Johnson here. We're on the middle ways up on the river, pushing minnows out here on this 7-8 foot flat. We're in 5th place right now. We had 1147. We've got right at 11, maybe a little over 11 pounds right now. We're calling 145 and 148 right now. And after that, it'd be like a 158. So we've got a good average. All right, I love these tournaments so much. I used to be almost a scratch golfer, and I cold turkey quit crappie tournament fish. Me and Scotty, we've been fishing together our whole lives. Our dads used to take us out on Doggone Bayou every weekend. We need to rake a check. That's being honest, that's what we need to do. We need to rake a check.
You know, with air temperature being 100, the water temperature is 90. You know, what I found in this end of the lake where we're at, these fish get out here and suspend. They want to find a comfortable spot in the water column, just like you would being in a house. You know, they want to find somewhere where the water might be a little cooler, where they got oxygen, where they got something to eat. And in this area we're in, you know, we're 8 foot deep. It seems like that area where they want to be is in the 2 to 4 foot area in the water column, because that's where they got what they need. They got oxygen, maybe a little cooler band of water. But you know, these fish, we saw some longliners catching some fish, but we're having the fish really slow. They're not wanting to chase our bait, don't seem like too much. If we get much above 0.4, we don't get any bites. We're 2 to 3. Just barely moving, and it seems like where we've caught our bigger fish is moving real slow. We're fishing a 4 foot deep and 8 foot of water. We're mainly catching white fish in here. We did catch a magnolia crappie in here yesterday, but they're just about all white crappie. We're gonna hang out right here most of the day. Like I said, if it stays like this, bite's kind of slow. We're not gonna give up on them. They're still here. They're just not biting right now. I'm gonna stay hydrated. It's gonna be close to 100 again today, and we're gonna hang out in here and catch us some 12-pound stringer crappie today. Hopefully win this tournament.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah.
That's a good one. Especially on day 2. you can't complain about a pound-and-a-half fish. Maybe a little better. Get it over there.
Broke off.
Damn. Boy, did you get that on film? We just lost a good one, so whenever we tell you, at least everybody knows we're not lying to them. Just shake it off, we'll get it. It broke? You need about 3 foot longer, didn't it? Not really the kind that we're looking for, but
7 fish in a boat takes a lot of pressure off anyway.
yeah, especially when you're sitting in first with a little bit of cushion. American Crappie Trail, Ouachita River, Championship Saturday.
The bite was good this morning, but it's getting better. So whatever you do, stay tuned for more ACT. We'll be right back.
B&M Poles, the #1 crappie pole company in the world. More tournament wins than any other crappie pole. BNMPoles.com. Abernathy Cycles, an authorized powersport dealership in Union City, Tennessee. The nation's largest Polaris ATV and UTV dealership. Unbelievable selection. New model ATVs, motorcycles, scooters. Experienced staff with over-the-top service, repair, and diagnostics to keep your vehicle running at top performance. 64 years of the best quality service and the best quality products. Abernathy Cycles, proud sponsor of the American Crappie Trail. From the tackle store to your truck, to your boat on the lake, back to the ramp, and all the way home. Angle Coolers have you covered.
As a professional angler, my success is directly related to my preparation. In a tournament, I may cover hundreds of miles of water in one day. That's thousands of miles in a year just getting to the fish. I use Lucas Oil products to ensure my success on the water. Lucas Oil, made in America, sold to the world.
Welcome back to the American Crappie Trail. As anglers head into the latter half of the day, every team was doing something different to ensure their best finish. 6th place, B&M team of Kent Driscoll and John Harrison got their limit early and decided to head back to the ramp and wait for the weigh-in. This strategy allowed them to put their boat in the shade to keep their fish cool and alive for the scales. The super clean B&M team of Ronnie Capps and Steve Coleman are having trouble finding the class of fish they need to move up the leaderboard, so they've decided to load the boat and make a big move to find bigger fish. The Lucas Oil team of Kent Watson and Drew Morgan, sitting just outside of the top 10 in 11th place, had a great morning bite. Spider rigging out of the front of the boat, they've managed to put together a decent bag, but are going to need a big kicker or two to move their way up in the rankings. The Lucas Oil Outdoor Line team of Tommy Moss and Brad Calhoun had a great day 1, finishing in 4th place. Day 2, however, has not treated them as kindly. They have had to abandon their primary spot and are on the hunt for an active bite. They'll need to find something quick, or their hopes of a top 10 finish are going to fade. Every team is chasing these 2 anglers, who are putting together a respectable limit. With a 1.5 pound average today, their primary spot is still going strong.
Oh my God, yes. I mean, that's it. I mean, it's a done deal. There ain't no way they can catch us now. Pretty good day when you can color fish like that. We had a really, really good 2-day deal. We're gonna turn this baby loose. That's just 7. That's it. Let's go put them on the scales, buddy.
As the leaders, Thatcher, Wehmeyer, and Buster Braun make their way back to the weigh-ins, will the confidence in their performance align with the reality of the situation? The top 10 teams are not going away quietly, and there are no guarantees when it comes to Championship Saturday here on the American Crappie Trail.
It was a little rough on us out there today, pretty much like yesterday. Hopefully a little bit better, but probably about the same. But I'm still glad to be here.
22:03 for our current leaders, the Lucas Oil sponsored team of Kent, Watson, Drew Morgan. What do you think, Drew? What's it feel like to be here in the hot seat?
I'm just excited to get this thing going.
All right, let's get it going, guys. You guys all ready to get it going? All right, coming up next, they are our B&M Pro Staff sponsored team of Kent Driscoll and John Harrison. They had 11:38 on day 1. They're going to need 10:65 to move into the lead. And yes, they do have a 7-fish limit. Guys, welcome to Championship Saturday. How you doing?
Awesome.
10:65. Let's see what we got, guys. Get out of the way here. You're going to do it, guys. Check it out. 11:56 for a 2-day total of 22.94. Welcome to the lead, guys. Kent Driscoll, John Harrison. Way to go, guys. They were in 2nd place yesterday. They had 11:78. Going to need 11:16 today. Let's bring in Strike King Pro Staff sponsored team. Tim Blackley, Philippines, 7-fish limit. How you doing, Philip?
Good.
Tim, I got to shake it again.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back.
We're back. I don't know if everybody remembers, but we was in this exact position last year. Them sitting there when we weighed.
You ready to find out?
Yep.
All right, let's do it, guys. You ready? 11:16 to knock them off this time. You gonna do it?
Come on!
Yes, you are, folks. 12:52 for a 2-day total, 24:30. You did it, guys. Congratulations, Philip. All right, Thatcher, come on, Buzz. Come on up here, guys. Had 13:29 yesterday, had need 11:01 today, and you guys did catch a 7-fish limit, correct?
Yes, sir.
You guys will step up and watch, and you sit over there either way. 11:01 to find out who's going to be our Ouachita champion. Here we go, guys. And I'll tell you what, you guys did it. You guys did it right there. Here we go. 11:79. 25:08. Buster Braun, Thatcher, Wehmeyer, Ouachita River champions. Congratulations, guys.
Seeing 2 young guys travel and fish and give it all they got, I'm telling you, I'm probably more proud to hand over a check for over 27 grand with a Ranger RT 188 with contingencies to both of you. Congratulations.
Join us next week for more incredible competition from Grenada Lake, right here on the American Crappie Trail.